Now in today's video, we're going to go over a kind of analysis of this book. It's called the Screwtape Letters by C.S. Lewis. It goes over a dynamic between a pretty high up demon in hell that stays in hell and his nephew. He writes letters to his nephew, and it's called the Screwtape Letters. The demon, his name is Screwtape. And he sends these letters to his nephew, training him on how to take advantage of this person, his patient, they call it in the book. And the nephew's name is Wormwood, and they just exchange these letters, and you see all of Screwtape's letters to his nephew. And it kind of is, it serves as what we can try to avoid. And so the point of this video is to not only talk about God's plan through the lens of this book, but also Satan's plan through the lens of this book. And moreover, over all of this, talk about the defense that me and you, humans, can use against Satan's plans. So, first let's talk about God's plan for humanity through the lens of this book, of course. So, what is God's plan? Well, in some sense, we can think of this as God created us in His image. He made humans like Him in some sense. Not only this, but in Genesis, it says that God walked in the Garden of Eden when He was calling out to Adam and Eve, which means God wants us to walk with Him. Over all this, we can think of it as God gives us enough free will to do the wrong thing or the right thing. He gives us blessings, but not so much astronomical evidence of His existence that we have to choose Him. God wants us to have temptation and the opportunity to sin, but choose Him over that sin. He wants to turn us from servants on this earth, serving Him and others, to sons in heaven who walk with Him. Heaven, in some sense, is the new Garden of Eden. We are pure there. We know not good and evil. And so that's what God's plan is to turn us from servants here on earth, serving Him and serving others, into sons in heaven. So now let's think about Satan's plan. Let's think about the opposite of this. What is Satan's plan? Through the lens of this book, again, of course. I think that Satan's plan is he wants to take the things that God created, the pleasures that God created, sex and money and drugs and all these different things, these vices that God created to be beautiful, like sex, for example, and He wants to make us want them. He wants to tempt us to want them at the wrong time or in the wrong way. So think about sex. God gave us the beauty of sex. He gave us the ability to reproduce in His name. What Satan wants to do is he wants to turn that around and make us want to have premarital sex before marriage. God says, have sex, but once you're married. The devil says, have sex always. So that's what Satan's role is in all this, is he wants to shift us from these slaves to him on earth into food. He wants to eat our souls, take the life force away from us. He wants to drench us of all of our human and godly energy. And so you may be like, well, that's really morbid, dude. That's really dark. It's the truth, though. And because it's the truth, I want to give you guys some defenses. What have I learned from this book that we can defend ourselves with? Well, first off, God is here to protect us. If you trust in God, God will trust in you, and He'll protect you. So first step is believe in God. Second step is to seek the truth. By watching this video, you're already one step there. You're seeking the truth. Read books like this. Read books about Satan's plans, and read books about God's mission. Read the Bible. Read the Gospels. And then you can understand what good and evil is. Read C.S. Lewis. Read the Screwtape Letters. Once you put information in your brain, you'll have an opinion. You'll be able to make the right decision. I hope this video helped you guys in some way. I hope that this video was good, it was beautiful, and that it was true. And until next time, I'll see you guys.